First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now in the box, Gene Segura. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
High in the air into shallow left center. Cortez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Low for ball 1. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. 1 out, nobody on. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Two pitch is fouled away. Count remains 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Harper.
First offering on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Just starting things out here in South Florida. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Maurice Huskins. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 1-0. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Phillies strand 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Jared Eickhoff is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Stepping up to the plate, Alejandro Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Huskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. This is in the air out to right field. Herrera moves over. One out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ball one. One and one the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Jorge Alvarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Alfaro, formerly a Philadelphia Philly, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Here's Neil Walker as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Anderson stands at second with no outs. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Ready now, Rosell Herrera. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Robbie Frank.
Now batting, Robbie Franks. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So here now is the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The set and the 1-1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Just hung in there on that one. He's set. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alejandro Cortez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And that's in there. 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jared Eickhoff. First offering on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Pitch popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Segura is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strike that gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the 3rd. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Riddle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, JT.
First pitch on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Williams racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings. And you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Ready for another chance? Adam Frazier, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Brian Anderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami, but they're up 1-0. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Harper, a Nevada native. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Alfaro waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Maurice Huskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Outside, 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line drive to center field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Neil Walker set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Neil Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Walker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Stepping in now, Rosell Herrera. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Herrera will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Franks. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Walker stands at first with 1 out. Drilled down the line, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Into the box, Pablo Lopez trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 delivery, and the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Segura for 1, on to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Alejandro Cortez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading
So
off
next to the plate for the Phils, Pablo Herrera. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A high fastball is in there. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Franks will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
This is back toward the mound, and this is taken for the out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. In now, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Phillies down in order. It remains 1-0. Ready once again, JT Riddle. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Not shortstop, JT Riddle.
First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. He pulls this one into right. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Frazier, he doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Count even now at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Hit on the ground to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department.
Alvarez.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
This is line to left. Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
For the Marlins, the first baseman, Neil.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there, strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here too.
And the count will be full. Frazier over at second. Alfaro on at first with 2 down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jared Eickhoff. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's popped up, and no one will track it down. Another 2-2 offering. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Cesar Hernandez is on deck. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding into the box, Rosell Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The right fielder, Rosell.
Now the pitch.
Herrera.
Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Coming to the plate now, Robbie Franks. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball that time.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Pablo Lopez. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in Alejandro Cortez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Pulled toward right center field. Herrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maurice Huskins. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, JT Realmuto 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So digging in now, Odubel Herrera will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Robbie Moylan.
Nick Williams will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's up there.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Moylan, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the
Now
inside
batting.
half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Teheran Guerrero takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Into the box, Michael Franco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Marlins 1 and the Phillies 0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Alvarez is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Spot, number 52, Jose Alvarez. Now playing left.
Ready now for the Marlins. JT Riddle hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Real Muto is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So we're runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball.
Now
You can't
batting,
place it
third
on the
baseman,
inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a
Anderson.
whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 1-0. Andrew McCutchen will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Philadelphia, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
In there, 0-1. McCutchen is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 2,
Striding in, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Ground ball foul down the left side. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Riddle has it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jacob Barnes enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 22, Andrew.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's gone 3 for 6.
Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Neshek, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2002 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Count even at 2-2. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The right fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Rosell Herrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Robbie Franks, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Herrera leads off first with one away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kelvin Herrera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 41, Kelvin Herrera. Now playing center.
Into the box now. Bryce Harper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Birdie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Herrera is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Stepping in now, Maurice Huskins, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it is, the 3-0. He is swung on and missed in that strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. The 3-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time, hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle, scooped up to second for 1, back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting,
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
In now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Philly down to their last strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Marlins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Pablo Lopez earned his 9th win of the year. Jared Eickhoff is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kelvin Herrera closes the door for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB.